Adding on to our ability to solve inequalities, as you can see, these are multi-step inequalities. Now, we've already solved multi-step equations this year. In fact, that was the name of an assignment. It was worth 20 points because it was pretty long. Well, funny, this assignment is also 10 questions, and it will also be worth 20 points. So, here we go. When you go to solve and you see parentheses, your first thought should be the distributive property. 2 times x, 2 times 3. That's all I'm doing on that step, one step at a time. I want x by itself. This should look simple to you, algebra. Add 6 to both sides. And that would be a negative 12. Divide by 2. And I'm going to move over here, give myself a little more space. X is less than or equal to negative 6. Now we have to graph that. Okay, so I'll zoom in a little here. I'll put negative 6 in the middle. Don't make your number lines backwards. You have to put at least 3 numbers on the number line to get credit for this assignment. These are the notes, of course. Now, close circle. And all numbers less than or equal to negative 6 are on the left. Done. Not too hard because, again, we've solved lots of equations like that. Now, this one's a little bigger, but you're still going to distribute first. 2 times 2y is 4y. 2 times 3 is 6. Don't forget this 6y over here. Okay, so you can draw that thing if you like. Look on the left. I see like terms. 6y plus 4y. Well, I'll just add those together. Quick 10y. And now it looks like a simple two-step solving. Minus 6 on both sides. That cancels. 10y is greater than 10. If you divide by 10, y is greater than 1. I'll put 1 there. Open circle. And we'll graph to the right. All numbers greater than 1. And if you're still a little shaky on the left and the right, what numbers could I put in for y that would make this true? Well, I could put numbers in like 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.5 and everything to the right. So if the variable is on the pointy side, we go to the left. If the variable is by the open side, we go to the right. Okay, hope that helps. Okay, 2 more. Now this one a little different. We have a variable on both sides. So cancel one of them. Don't combine them. Cancel. I'm not going to add them together. I'm going to cancel the smaller one. And that looks like 15 greater than or equal to 24 plus 10x. Looks like we're going to, I'm going to change this problem. Well, it's not going to divide evenly. And that should be an 18. Yeah, I'm going to change this actually. Let's make it work out better. An 18 minus 9. Oh, good thing I'm using a pen, right? That will be a 9. Okay, so I know that looks a little strange. That's 9x. We want this to divide evenly. I think the assignment they all do. Subtract 24 on both sides. This is negative 9. Oh, how about that? And divide by 9. Divide by 9. Now it looks like this, negative 1. Now notice x is on the right side here. Okay, well, you can rewrite it if you want. And it's going to be graphing to the left, all numbers less than or equal to negative 1. You can write that either which way. I guess I didn't have to say which, did I? Either way. Now that'll be a closed circle on negative 1. And that will go to the left. All right. Getting there. So now, last one. Hey, if you see us, I guess I could show you the problem. That would help, wouldn't it? If you see a subtraction, I'm zoomed in an awful lot here. If you see a subtraction sign in front of parentheses, you're going to have to distribute a negative 1. So picture a 1 right there. Negative 1 times 6, negative 6y. Negative 1 times negative 10 is positive 10. See how it changed those signs? And now I have to copy the rest of it. Okay, so I'm still working on the right. 8y minus 6y, I'm just going to combine like terms there. It's 2y. Okay, and now it looks like the one above it that we just did, we have y on both sides. I'll cancel this one. Again, you'll get the same answer. That never matters. That's negative 2y if I add them together right there. Subtract 10 on both sides. Never cancel something that's all by itself. That always leads to trouble. Okay, now, notice the coefficient is negative. Some people have not remembered to, when you divide by negative, you have to flip that. So y will stay on the right side, but this will now be aiming the other way. So if you multiply or divide by negative, you have to flip the inequality symbol. Okay, and this one's going to go to the left with an open circle. Okay, so it's very similar, as I already said, to solving equations. Let me show you the assignment. It's going to look a little long. You have a lot of space, though. It looks a little choppy because it used to be one-sided, and I made it two-sided to give you more space. So I have a lot of hand-drawn lines on there. So solve and graph, and here are a couple multiple choice questions they want you to ask. So once you solve it, circle any that are solutions. In other words, would these numbers be shaded? Like if you shade to the right of a number, would any of these be shaded? Just circle them. If you have questions, as always, let me know. This is a 20-point assignment, so you'll get an extra day, but get started on this. And as always, I will help you if you need help.